Okay, and last but not least, Philip.
Uh, well, it's kind of there seems to be a test on the age and date of when I met Ellie and stuff. So for me, it's 1985. In fact, I first met his brother, who we've mentioned several times, Issy Pasquale, and I got to know him basically a lot better than Ellie because it hasn't been mentioned. Creative Output created a small office in Paris, France, just after Hounslow, UK, and USA. And I was one of the five people in Creative Output France, implementing Opt software. So there's some few people there who mentioned it: Eddie Schragenheim, Alex Klarman, Abraham Murdoch. So uh, nobody actually needs to know what Probe did or Split or Opt or Serve, but it was all kind of brilliant. And many things fascinated me about that. But first, because I put caught the theory of constraints bug that early, right, 25 years old, I've no idea what my life would have been like without it because I've basically been with it all my life. So I sometimes ask myself, what would life have been without it? I don't have a clue. And like several other people there, I started in the wrong place. I was a software. I could write COBOL, I could do assembler and whatever. I had nothing to do with all this flow business and logical thinking and all that stuff. And yet, uh, towed through by Ellie. I ended up, with this thinking stuff and flow and opt and uh, theory of constraints applied to many domains, and so it's kind of strange. It's sad, but basically everything I was taught or everything I understood at that stage about software, its strengths and weaknesses, hasn't changed a bit. It's still exactly, we've got color, we've got AI, we've got all this sort of stuff. We're still getting it just as wrong as Ellie pointed out all those years ago. And so that's strange. Anyway, my one anecdote is that I'm one of the people who didn't understand why my boss had got disappeared in a company that wasn't selling enough and was in financial difficulty, disappeared and wrote a novel, and came back having written a novel. I thought that was a very stupid idea, the goal, right? Um, and I couldn't understand it. It just didn't make sense. And obviously, I was just so wrong. Um, so he explained to me something which, for those who know what we do, is still one of the three major things about my life and my company, which is a long discussion I had with him about marketing. Because I asked him, why did you write the goal? He said, this is before internet, right? How does he get his ideas across, right? He's trying to sell software, and he said, "Oh, well, he just wrote a book, so people will buy the book, read it. Doesn't have any of the answers in the book. It's just got questions, so then they'll phone us and buy the software." At the time he wrote it, that was the idea. Um, and so I'll finish off with this question, which is the goal is still today the major vector that gets people on board of the theory of constraints, right?
Mhm.
People are not reading books anymore. So, what is going to be the plan B for on that subject? I mean, there are other ways to get the top obsession. I understand that, but one of the major ones today still remains the reading of the book, The Goal, and that's not happening anymore. Whatever people just don't read books anymore, like the people listening to me now have and will. What's going to be the theory of constraints without the goal?
Oh,
Um,
well, Instagram and TikTok.
I, everybody's been talking about how to get things down simpler and stuff, and I work hard at that, and I've been trying to do these 60-second videos and stuff. I don't know, I wrote it recently. I'm not very happy with when, everybody says, yeah, focus. Ellie said focus was, a one word summary. I don't think that works for me. It doesn't, it's there's a limit to how much simplification you can do. And frankly, a 60-second video, uh, maybe I'm wrong, and one of you should do that 60-second video that explains what the theory of constraints is. I don't know. I can't do it. So no, I'm very frustrated because I think the time people are taking to understand important things is getting reduced, right? The multitasking, superficial thinking stuff is getting worse. And so yeah, several people have said it, we're becoming Martians. That's it for me.